Today is an important day as I walk to the ballot box. I feel lucky to have candidates with a proven record of delivering for my community. Public goods and services in my neighborhood have vastly improved. Our clinic now has the necessary equipment, and with more staff, wait times have decreased. I was able to safely deliver my daughter without traveling far for care. My family also renovated our home to meet our growing family's needs. I no longer need to fetch clean water thanks to the new bathroom and pipes. With more time, I have started growing drought-resistant crops that provide extra income. But it wasn't always like this. Years ago, clinics were broken down with no repair funds or qualified staff. Accessing clean sanitation was a daily challenge. That's when my neighbors and I realized we had the power to drive change. We organized and began advocating for better public services. We gathered people who cared, committed government officials, honest suppliers, hardworking nurses. Day by day, we grew and formed a coalition. The National Audit Office began working with us to make sure there was better accountability in the use of public funds. We soon realized data was power. With local budget groups and global organizations like the International Budget Partnership, IBP, we collected information on our community's needs and how public funds were allocated. With IBP, we presented this data to key officials who saw how this community-generated information filled important gaps and started making decisions based on our findings. Empowered by our evidence, we showed up at town halls and legislative sessions. Officials saw we weren't just bringing concerns, we had solutions. Soon we became regulars at meetings about how to raise and spend public funds. We spread our message through a campaign across the country. With IBP's support, we carried our community's needs to a global stage, including the United Nations, World Bank, and IMF. Finally, the government took notice. They sought international collaboration to improve their capacities and accountability. Now, they publish more budget information to show how funds are raised, spent, and have open spaces for meaningful participation that directly impact communities like mine. No candidate can now run a successful campaign without showing a record of how they've delivered for communities. We know we must keep a watchful eye on the system, but with accountability built in, I'm hopeful for a brighter future.